Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name is Malcolm. Now I'm joined by the International Champion, Steve Macklin. While there's a bunch of TNA events coming up very soon, which we'll talk about, but Steve Macklin, how are you?
I'm doing good. There's your TNA International title right there.
I love it. I love it. Why the blue strap? I feel like it's like TNA is more of like a red and black company, but the blue strap, it stands out, but like why the blue?
So there's a lot of meaning behind the title when they put it thought into it, and so obviously for being an international title, you got all the countries that are on there represented, but then also the blue is supposed to represent the ocean, so that connects all those countries and all those all over the globe. So yeah, I don't mind the blue. Really brings out the blue in my eyes, so it goes well,
I like it. I like
and
it.
it's different. It's different.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of big TNA events coming up very soon. I mean, obviously, Slammiversary. It's going to be UBS Arena July 20th. You guys are going to be in Rhode Island July 24th. You guys are going to be in, I believe, Pittsburgh as well, June 20th and 21st. You got a lot of stuff going on. TNA's doing big numbers, big gates. What's your thoughts on the current state of TNA right now?
It's still getting better and better. And ever since the rebrand of TNA, it's just brought more eyes to it. And then also the partnership with WWE and just wrestling right now as a whole is just insanely just hot. And it's good to be a part of. And it's just I'm enjoying the ride.
I love going on Twitter and I'll see like pictures of like the actual crowd that's actually in the building that night for TNA. I'm like, wow, look at these like sold out venues. It's amazing. Does it feel different walking out and seeing like these like filled out venues for a TNA show?
Yes, it's so much nicer to make an entrance and just kind of look up a little bit, and you're just like, oh, this feels good. So it just shows the hard work that's going on behind the scenes and also the talent in ring and the locker room that's just busting their butt. And it's just putting out the best product available for TNA wrestling. And to be a part of it's just been nothing but a dream.
Absolutely. Now, I feel like you've built a lot of equity so far within TNA, yourself coming in and winning the world title, but also being the first ever international champion. It really legitimizes that title as someone who, already has the world title, so making this title equally as important. What's your thoughts so far as your reign as international champion?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm taking on any on all comers. Obviously, winning at Unbreakable in a triple threat, multiple triple threats that night to become the inaugural champion was a feat on its own. But then I had a dog collar match not too long after, which is being talked about one of the most brutal matches in TNA history. And to main event TNA Impact and bring more eyes to the product on the app, and then also just access TV and just wherever you can watch TNA has been awesome and a drive for me, just because that's our goal is to put asses in seats and eyes on the television. So it's really a lot of fun for me, and I'm looking forward to the challengers that are coming up, especially with Slammiversary not too long away, and then also being in Pittsburgh next week. And then now just today of being announced for Rhode Island, it's we got TNA Live Impact right after Slammiversary in Rhode Island, which hasn't been there from what a lot of people are telling me since 2007. So that's it's been a lot. It's what 18 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a long time. So to get up back in the Northeast and be married to the Northeast a little bit for a while is it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Now, I want to talk about last year's Slammiversary for you. Obviously now you're a champion walking into the show, most likely. But, last year you were main event in a six-way for the World Championship. It didn't necessarily go your way. But what's your thoughts on seeing like where you were on that card then versus where you think you might end up be this year?
Uh, that's the thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, the main event," and it's just like it doesn't matter where you're on the card. At least for me, it's like no matter when I get a chance to go out and perform and make people remember me in some type of way, or just to give them a moment, and that's my goal. And especially as the TNA International Champion, is whoever that may be from whatever company from around the globe in Japan, Mexico. I hope it's I'm hoping it's somebody internationally, just because it is an international title. But for me, wherever I'm on the card, I'm busting my ass to make that the best match possible.
Definitely. Yeah. This morning I rewatched your dog collar match at Eric Young, and there's only been about six, including your match, dog collar matches in TNA. How are your blood levels doing? How much blood did you lose in that match? Because that was a crazy amount of blood I saw.
I lost a lot of blood that day. It was great though because I capped it off by retaining my title and going straight to In-N-Out Burger after the ER getting stitched up. So it was kind of nice.
Oh, well, now I have to ask you a question. Steve Macklin, what's your in and out order?
Double double, just two
Okay.
double doubles. I got a strawberry milkshake last time I was there. I'm a big connoisseur of cheeseburgers,
Yeah.
and to make it a good burger for me is the milkshake has to match the burger as well. If
Mm,
that makes sense, like
that
that
makes
to me
sense.
is the ultimate combo is a milkshake and a cheeseburger. And right now, Culver's is my number one.
Certainly.
Culver's has grown on me as my favorite burger. In-N-Out's number two, and Whataburger's number three.
Absolutely. Now you've had a lot of defenses of your international championship. Eric Young twice, Matt Cardona, Mance Warner. Is there someone in particular, maybe on the TNA roster, that you're looking to get in the ring with?
Well, with Rhode Island just being announced and not too far away from Boston, I would love to have Eddie Edwards step up and challenge me for the international title. That's a matchup that I've been looking forward to, and I know we got to kind of get our hands on each other in a triple threat with him and Ace Austin at the Unbreakable pay-per-view. But to have one-on-one with Eddie and have that luxury of a little bit of time out there with the title on the line is something that I would love to do.
Do you still remember that moment that you felt when you won the Impact or TNA World Championship?
I do. You don't forget those moments, and to win it right before I my wife went out as well to defend hers, it was a really cool moment. And for us to both come out of that as world champions that night is still one of my favorite parts of my career. And then also having my best friend Tom Hannifin calling my first ever world title match and being able to tell my story was just a really surreal moment.
Do you have a favorite like Slammiversary match? Obviously, with that big pay-per-view coming up very soon, what's your favorite match in Slammiversary history?
I don't know. It's a tough one, honestly. Yeah, just because it's like I'm a part of it. It's just like I shut that part of my brain shuts off once I was in wrestling. Like my favorite matches, unless I was a kid, kind of go away. Because when I was really little, I didn't really focus on TNA. I was a teenager at that time, and I was pretty much just watching WWE at the time, and then only tuning in for the X Division. But no, I'd say being a part of Slammiversary's main event last year in the six-man challenge match, pretty much for the TNA title, was a great thing to be a part of, especially in a sold-out crowd.
Definitely, definitely. So, final question for you. So, it's kind of similar to the Waffle House question, but instead, I'm going to ask you, Steve Macklin, Waffle House or Denny's?
Waffle House. Yeah,
Can
well,
you explain
no,
why Denny's is worse?
Denny's is just like a knockoff IHOP.
Thank you.
Yeah, just no Waffle House. If it's not IHOP, it's Waffle House. If it's not Waffle House, it's IHOP. It's a no-brainer.
See, someone understands it finally. Finally. Steve, thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. Where can I find you on social media now or following you?
On X, Steve Macklin. On Instagram, Steve Macklin as well. Pro Wrestling Tees, Steve Macklin Store, and then TNAmerch.com as well for all your Steve Macklin merchandise. My bulletproof shirt is out there right now and available. Get it while you can. And yeah.
By the way, you have a great theme song, by the way. Every time you walk out, I'm like, that is
Thank you.
best
Thank
theme in the
you.
company, honestly.
I put a lot of effort into getting that made. It was a lot of fun to walk around in my backyard like a crazy person, coming out my back door, doing my entrance and finding the beats and
Yeah.
figuring out where it can get to. But yeah, it was a fun thing to put together with Load and Learn. He created that for me, and I felt so bad just being very nitpicky on little things with him about it. But we got it done.
I love it. It works. It fits the character perfectly. I absolutely love it. But again, thank you so much for your time, guys. There's a lot of TNA events coming up very soon. June 20th and 21st, they're going to be in Pittsburgh. Slammiversary, they're going to be in New York. And then the 24th and 25th of July, they're going to be in Rhode Island. There's so much going on in TNA you need to watch and enjoy. But my name is Malcolm. This is Muscle Memory, and we're out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. Ay.